not seeing light at the end of the tunnel, not being able to get out of jail.
There ain't no light over there, Daryl. Don't even bother going through the tunnel. Trust me when I tell you, there ain't no light there for you. There's light, but it ain't for you. Like, you can't have none of the light. You go through the tunnel, darkness and Hades, okay?
I feel like if you're gonna charge somebody with something, at least let it be made sure that that's what happened. Not just saying, oh well,
at least
such and such said you did this. We're gonna take you to jail, and it's like, okay.
Hey Daryl, who's this such and such? Seems like they talk too much. Such and such be saying this, and such be doing that. All such and such do all day is talk. Ooh.
Get more information into why it happened. I guess that would be the normal thing, because, like I said,
that's what you want to know as a family.
Now look,
right?
I'm going.
Okay.
That's why I can understand.
Go ahead, Daryl.
Let me see if it may have been something else to come into play, drugs, alcohol, or something like that. That would make sense.
Why would that make sense? You said you're not on alcohol and you're not on the drugs, so.
We'll want to know that, and go from there. I guess if it was me, I would want to know. Like, it's reasons for everything. I'm not gonna immediately, just me being the type of person that I'm not a person that immediately just assumes things. Like, I can think, like I can be like, okay, well, just because somebody says this doesn't mean it's necessarily so, or just because somebody said that doesn't mean it's necessarily so.
Yeah,
I want to know, what I mean? Okay, what was involved, what came into play, what was the circumstances? I guess that's what I would.
The bottom line is, you'd want that person to tell me the truth, right? Just be honest about what happened. If they did something dumb, made a mistake, that's, again, not the end of the world. It's like, yeah, shit, went out, I left, she made me mad, I left there, and drove around, and someone had to get checked out because I wasn't really paying attention on my phone, etc. Okay.
Now, do you see what that leads to, though?
Yeah, Hades.
You told us that you would want to know the service.
It leads to Hades. What? Did I say something wrong? And was that wrong? Was that the wrong answer, Daryl? I thought it was the right answer. You said, where does it lead? And I said, Hades. I think I was right.
Circumstance.
Right.
We could agree to disagree.
Because there's a reason for everything.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, you see what that leads to. That's not, okay, you guys seem like you have a lot more understanding.
Yeah.
Right?
That'd be accurate.
Me going through just the legal system. That leads to, now you got this charge.
Oh my God,
so
Daryl.
Then now I gotta fight that.
Daryl, you ain't making no sense. Like, you see what the problem is? I mean, then I go outside and then, there's a sun rays. Next thing you know, there's a bird. Like, Daryl, what the fuck are you talking about? Aside from nothing, what are you talking about? Oh, he's so weird. He's like, then I gotta go through the legal system. And then, you know what happens then? Charges. Something about some handcuffs, you know what I'm saying? And suddenly, there's Bubba.
Charge on top of the other charge that I'm already fighting.
That's the problem, you fighting. Well, really, fighting girls is, to be specific.
Charges I shouldn't even have.
Yeah, because them girls shouldn't be pressing charges.
So it still makes it more like not seeing light at the end of the tunnel, not being able to get out of jail, not being able to.
There ain't no light over there, Daryl. Don't even bother going through the tunnel. Trust me when I tell you, there ain't no light there for you. There's light, but it ain't for you. Like, you can't have none of the light. You go through the tunnel, darkness and Hades, okay? It's gonna be nothing but red and black out there for you, okay? No light for you, okay? Darkness and fire, okay? That's what you get.
Fix anything with what if I lose my house?
Oh, James.
Still got mortgage to pay on it. Where does that leave my kids then?
Same place they're at now. That leaves your kids in the same place they are now. Well, there you go. Whether you go to prison for 2 days or 200,000 years, it ain't gonna make no difference. Your kids are gonna be in the same place they was already at. Nothing changed for them. Nothing.
It's like a lot of questions that make people be like,
like what?
Every time you talk to the police, you always get fucked in the end, no matter what they tell you.
I know.
No matter what.
But it don't be the police doing it. That be Bubba. Every time I talk to the police, there I am, tooted up in the cell with Bubba. This is ridiculous. Oh, that's right. Look up. Look up. Tip your head back. Oh, mama ain't gonna say what she was thinking when she said it. You know what I'm saying? But it had to do with Bubba and Darrell's head tip back. I'll let y'all work your imaginations on that.
Stay tuned.
Well, finishing my thought.
Yeah, I apologize.
No, it's all good. We're letting you talk.
Yeah, it's all.
You want to know those shit. You want to know those circumstances. You said you want to know the reasons. There's a reason for everything. I agree with you 100%. That's something I would also.
Look at Darrell. Hey, Darrell. Darrell, why don't you make a music video while you in here? Everywhere else you go, you try to make one. Like every time Darrell walk out of his, step out of his mother's car / his house, he try to make a music video, no matter where he at. So, might as well do one here too. Why not? Just do one in here. Just start swinging your head like this. Tip your head and let your braids fall. I know it's gonna be hard because that one in the front just broke off and ran. Let me guess. The Playhouse stole it. I bet his braid got caught in between some of the boards inside the Playhouse when he was in there tucked away in a fetal position. One of the braids got locked. It got stuck in between the boards, and when he hopped up, just snatched it right on off. On account of it being an extension and not real. Did I get it? Did I solve the mystery, Darrell? I feel like I solved the mystery, Darrell. I think I did. I think I nailed it.
The bottom line is,
look at him. He
you
thinking
were
about
in
his song.
Waukesha yesterday.
He's like, yeah, you better lose
Something
yourself in the music.
in Waukesha yesterday.
Right, and that's all I want to know.
And
like,
we
what
want
happened?
to know. You know what happened.
All I want to know.
Meeting up with Erica, yeah.
And after you
Who's
left
coming with me?
from Erica,
No, that's what I'm saying.
you do. You do know what happened. And just like you said, we're here to find out what your reasoning was, what the circumstances was, so that we understand it.
And what you'd
Look
want
at this little person, y'all.
if you
Aw.
turn the circumstances a little, all right? And if what you went through yesterday, some of the roles were reversed. What you'd want someone to do if it was, your.
Let me tell you, they're working this all wrong. Darrell is over here with his tethered shirt. He was at this place where he didn't belong. It didn't make sense. He ends up at some guy's house who he doesn't know. They should have asked him. They should have been like, look, somebody drove through the parade and hit a bunch of people. Like, it's just terrible. Like, there's people who didn't make it. It was just awful. And we, when we picked you up, we noticed your shirt was torn. And we just wondering, like, were you injured in that? Like, were you, like, did you end up, getting hit by the car too? This car, did you see it? That's what they should have done. He'd have been like, oh yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I was just walking, because my imaginary friend had left me. And this car came out of nowhere. Okay? I don't know who was driving. It had tinted windows.
Family that was involved. What would you want someone to tell me?
Now, I like how you just said what you said, because that gave me a little bit more insight.
Oh, yeah, did it? What did it tell you? What did it tell you, though? What did it tell you?
Okay, and?
It lets me know that no matter what I say to you guys, I'm not being detained. I definitely have something I'm being charged with.
Yes. That was the insight you got? You already said that. If that gave you more insight, then why did you just repeat the same thing you said you already knew? Oh, my gosh, Darrell. The pointlessness of you. It's hilarious.
It's possible. But
we
have, like I said, I said this to you over and over again. We're here to collect facts.
I
can't just spit out random charges at you and say,
I know.
This is it.
I know that.
And I know you. That's what you're looking for. I wish I had the answer.
No.
Okay.
That's not what I'm looking for. I just wanted to know if I was being charged with anything. That ain't. I never once said I want to know what exactly is the charge that I'm being charged with. I just wanted to know if I was being charged with something. That's it.
And it started with the domestic questions that we asked you.
So I'm being charged with a domestic.
I can't tell you what we're being charged with right now because I don't know. We have to do that. We have to do that.
That's crazy.
Remember,
I'm not saying you guys do it, but I was gonna say that would be crazy when you didn't even touch somebody.
Mm-hmm. Like that's the start of it. But we're hitting a wall here because you're not telling us after. Like I said, you did the right thing. You did. Lesser men would have beat her up.
Yeah.
For that kind of
And I'm not gonna do that.
Well, I know.
That's my child's mother.
Not
man.
saying that you did. You did. You took the high road.
Coffee.
But then you left. What happened after you left?
That's what you guys want to know.
Yes.
That's what determines what I'm being charged with.
Yes.
That's where we're at in this interview.
Yeah.
We definitely got a clear picture about the domestic. We definitely got a clear picture about Erica's behaviors and her past recanting of things. And we got a clear picture about that. But yeah, at this point in the interview, that's where we're at, as we try to paint the picture of the time that you came to watch the football game with Marcus. We're at Stephanie's house, if there was a Marcus. But from the time you arrived in Waukesha, the time that the cops came up to you on that porch, I got to paint that picture, and we're at that step now where you left her. You didn't do anything to her physically, but you left.
Like
Come
I
on,
told you,
Daryl.
it's not a complete and total end of the world thing here.
Yeah, no.
But you keep doing that, but that makes me
on,
wonder.
Daryl.
Okay, what do you
Just-
know that I don't know?
No, but
It's okay.
I keep doing that is because I know how this goes. I
Yeah,
know
do
how
you
this
know?
goes.
Do you know how it go?
I think
They'll
I
say,
don't know.
and I'm not. No, listen. Like I said, I'm not. It's no animosity or anything directed towards It's not that. I'm not flipping the script on you guys and trying to y'all didn't do nothing to for me to just.
For a coffee.
But I know. I'm just saying
Oh,
from my
thank you,
experience,
baby.
I know how this goes.
Did they?
I've been through this before where, like I said, she said blah, blah, blah. Then she turns right around and tells the DA, I didn't. But I'm still fighting the charges. How am I still fighting charges when she just, it's like, that's why I said, even when you tell people, look, this is what happened, verbatim.
Maybe
And they go, oh, okay. Well, we're going to take all this into consideration, and then you get where you're going, or
You get
to the
that
county
100
to get
years.
booked in, and you got 55 charges, and you like, so I just sat up there and had confidence in you guys to talk to you guys and let you know what was going on, just for you guys to still throw all these charges on me.
Yeah. So that means if you confess to us that you drove through the parade and murked Jackson, yes, we gonna dig a hole under the prison. We're gonna shovel your little ass in there head first. Yes, you're not mistaking it. Yes, it's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm like, but I confessed though, and y'all still gonna charge me for it? Y'all still gonna make me pay the penalty? This is ridiculous. But I was honest though. Oh my God, which lets you know this is like what you want to be rewarded. They got you on. They got so much footage of you, Daryl. You drove through a parade, honey. A parade in which everybody had their cameras out. They had There was drones. There were drones, and drones always have that 4K. Drones always have that 4K. I know. He want to hear that he is free. Yes, Lee Hamilton. That's exactly what he's looking for. He ain't gonna get it though. Spoiler alert, Daryl. Spoiler alert.
And maybe that's
not right.
Milwaukee's system.
Yeah, but that's not right though.
Sure.
I feel like if you're gonna charge somebody with something, at least let it be made sure that that's what happened. Not just saying, oh well,
at least
such and such said you did this. Such and such said you punched her in the face. Such and such said you choked her out or something. And then they go, oh well, we're gonna take you to jail. And it's like, okay.
Hey Daryl, who's this such and such? Seems like they talk too much. Such and such be saying this, and such be doing that. All such and such do all day is talk shit. Ooh.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Here's the thing, Daryl. We're not really talking about her anymore, though. You keep spinning back to her.
We ain't talking about it no more.
Because that's how it initially came to me.
When
What's
you
going on
left,
with you and her?
That's how I came to you.
Yeah, and we talked about
I
that.
came to you,
We got
though.
into that. Now, when you left, where were you going again?
Yeah, where were you going? Daryl, where were you going when you left?
You weren't walking.
Why you got your head down, Daryl?
You see how it make me feel like y'all already know what y'all want to do?
Facts are not feelings.
Or you wasn't doing this, you wasn't doing this, you wasn't doing that. Okay, well, if you know all this, then why do we have to talk?
Because there's a big, broadly
I want
painted
you to
picture
tell on
of
yourself, because it's funnier
right?
that way.
A lot of it,
It's going to be funnier if you
I
tell
don't
on
know
yourself.
anything
Daryl.
about, right?
They want you to tell on yourself, because it's going to be funnier. Okay? That's why. If we're just being honest, that's why.
And the reason is a lot of those details, we believe you can fill in.
Yeah, i.e. we.
Right? And that's why I'm asking you about, your family. We talked about going to church. I go. You said you go. And that's why, to me, being truthful to the best extent possible is how I try to live. Yeah, you said, there were some things you knew last night. I don't know that you totally told me. Yeah, but I've explained why. Part of it, we couldn't find her. There's a lot going on there. Okay. Some other people called some in. Okay. You had said you weren't driving, but, he had that thing with your blood last night.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Well,
the
reason we had that is because there were some people that were able to say, yeah, we saw him driving.
He said that's gonna come back clean. Talking about his blood. Like they're not checking it for drugs, Daryl. They checking it like that you was in the car. They're checking it for DNA, not for substances. You think they care? Something was in your bloodstream. You think they care about that? They don't care about that.
You saw this guy leave this area.
Like, oh, that's gonna
Saw
be clean.
me, though.
Except for the weed.
Saw-
of course.
That's
Hold on,
me.
just finished. He seemed all pissed off about something.
Yeah. Why were
And
you
he
mad?
seemed a bit reckless on the reckless side. So
Yeah,
then
just a
they
little bit.
check you and make
Little
sure
bit
you don't
reckless.
get. You didn't have any alcohol in your blood. You didn't seem high. You didn't seem messed up. To me.
Yeah, y'all knew I
You know,
wasn't.
Yeah.
Right.
You could have taken.
Right.
I
Wasn't
think
my
if
idea when
right.
I told you it was the boss's call.
Yeah, well, that I
So that's
understand.
where I'm.
But y'all would have knew. Y'all probably could. Like sometimes, do y'all even say, "I know you, hey boss, I know I have to do this,
Darrell, I'm gonna stop you there. I know.
but this dude don't seem
Stop
like."
for a second right there.
You know what I mean?
So where I'm going with this is that
They trying to distract.
that's where I'm coming back. To the
He said, "Fuck you, Daryl. What you ain't gonna do is change the subject." He like, nope, cut that out. Nope. We ain't going down that rabbit hole. Okay, let's get back to you in this here prison. How about that?
the importance of truthful and not withholding. I
Mm-hmm.
think there's things that you're not telling me. I'm just asking you to do the right thing
Yeah,
because
just do the right thing, like Spike Lee.
save your kids, yourself, your mom. Do the right
That
thing
I
and tell me
understand.
what's going on.
That I understand.
The same way you'd want him to tell me if he'd been involved in something.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a problem with that, but not when it's not going to benefit me, because I know,
Fuck
just
you,
like
Daryl.
you just said,
I'm sorry. I'm
you
supposed to be
think that I
defending.
know stuff that I'm not
I keep forgetting I'm supposed to be defending Daryl.
saying. I know that y'all know stuff y'all not saying.
Yeah, definitely,
It's working both ways.
for sure.
It does
How
work
could,
both ways.
yeah, so how can y'all withhold information? But I'm supposed to
Easy.
just be like,
Like this.
I'm supposed to bare my soul, but y'all can just be like, oh, okay, well, we got what we want to charge him with this. I'm not gonna let y'all do that to me.
Oh, no.
Not unfairly.
No, you ain't gonna let them do it. Oh, dang, they were so close. They almost did it, but Daryl and his strength stopped them. Daryl's strength and his power, because he's powerful. Okay, that's why he always picking on girls. That's why he always picking on girls who are specifically shorter than he is. Okay, because he's powerful, and only powerful, grown, powerful men do that. Right? Did I nail it, Daryl? I feel like I nailed it.
So how do we go about it fairly in your eyes? How do we get you to
I mean-
fill in all the gaps that we're looking for?
Mhm.
Fairly would be,
Fill
A
him in.
fair way to get the truth out.
did anybody even,
What? Finish
did
his
she tell anybody that I touched?
Yeah, see, he ain't got nothing to say. That's why he just wants to interrupt them and change the subject, but he don't even know what to say. He's like, now all I want to know is, how cold is it outside?
Not yesterday.
Change
You
the
see what I'm
subject
saying?
by any means.
Not yesterday. What does that even mean? I
Not
haven't
any
even seen her
means.
in a month.
No,
Or she talked about the previous cases and stuff.
The open case.
She talked about
The open
You sure you
case
weren't here
doesn't have
Saturday?
anything to do with this, though. And even with the open case, I didn't do anything.
But you met her yesterday. You already
What's
why are we
open
going
case?
back to whether she
yeah, because he ain't even talked about that particular open case where he ran over her foot. He jumped all the way to his nephew. So now, what you mean? Like, oh, now are we talking about that now? Are we talking about it now, Daryl? No. Oh.
said you touched her?
No, I'm just saying, I wanted to
Again,
know,
past
like,
that.
because that's obviously a big part of what's going on, because y'all wouldn't be asking me about what's going on with her if she didn't have some
Yeah, she was
role.
part of it.
in- You trying to see what
She had
I'm
a
saying?
role.
That's why I'm
And we
like,
Not
explain
really.
that.
well, if confirmation was given that I didn't touch her and do all that, I shouldn't even be facing a domestic violence.
Oh, no.
If she's saying, okay, we have an open case.
Hit the like button for Mama, please.